They'll be starting side by side in that front row. Kyle had a great run yesterday, was so dominant in round number 9. Back on the outside of row number 3, that is the 4-cylinder Pro Lite, I'll call it. I don't like calling it Mini Open. That's a 4-cylinder Pro Lite. That is Brian Cannon. He's not afraid to mix it up with the rest of the boys, stick his nose in there. He won't take anybody out, or he'll try not to, but that's not saying he's going to go out there and try to be competitive, because he is. Ryan Denny checks in, goes, "Let's go, Robbie." Thanks, Ryan, for making the comment. Cool to see. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys handle the first half of the race. That's going to be completely to the wood, aggressive, and making it happen, or are they going to wait for the second half and see what plays out in the first half? So it looks like it's actually looks like Kyle Knott is running the in-car rear bumper camera right now on that white and orange truck. Green flag is out. We're underway for the last round of racing of 2022. We're underway. The early lead goes to Kyle Knott running up front in that white and orange Nissan. So smooth through turn number 2, headed for 3. Man, enters that corner wide, way to the outside, ducks down to the inside. Nice early run by the 31 by Jacob Rosales, right now running in the top 3. Man, he's come a long way just to run here at Victorville, California.
Yeah, we've had him once before, and it's pretty cool to see him back again.
Super nice young kid.
Oh, yeah.
Just really nice.
I think it's what Mickey Thomas's area there, yep. For the woods there. Yep. I'd love to see Mickey back out here one day again, too.
Kind of surprised. Well, even with Crandall was, a month ago?
Yep.
Still kind of surprised he's not out here. Bring him one truck, why not 2?
Yep.
Well, our entire field right now, early on lap number 2, equally gapped out all the way back, as it looks like Kyle Knott currently is controlling the field.
Yeah, Kyle, great driver. Watched him grow up through the sport, and just so awesome to see him and his family out here all the time.
Not exactly sure who's running the in-car camera, because they have pretty good shots, but whoever it is has a black interior and looks pretty comfortable behind the wheel.
Very smooth.
Not a lot of seesawing back and forth.
That could be Rosales.
Oh, man, how about that for a drone shot? Wow.
I love it.
Gosh.
What a great production crew we have here.
Jeez.
Hammer King Productions, Take It Live, and I believe Cam guys are always just killing it. So Ormsby and looks like Kyle Knott
are running the in-car cameras, yeah. So I'm kind of guessing right now that Brian Cannon, right now running the top 5 overall, is pretty much just is decided to I'm not going to get in the mix of getting in the points chase.
Yeah.
And I think he still might be having power steering issues. The pulleys weren't quite lining up. He was having belt issues.
Yeah, he was having a lot of issues there.
Well, Well, it looks like Robbie's not going anywhere. He's gained up, made up that gap a little bit. Now about 4 car lengths.
There's Maximilian Pinto there.
Whoa, you made a dive bomb, moved to the inside, over-rotated, had to check up. And now it's back to having about a 10 car length gap up to the lead.
Yeah, Kyle Knott's going to need a couple drivers between him and Robbie Ormsby for the championship there. Ormsby just pretty much stay where he's at. He's got this championship locked up, but Kyle Knott, what a great performance.
Whoa, man!
Uh-oh.
I saw it happening. Looked like, is that Rosales? Yeah.
Yep, it is.
That's Rosales. He went into the infield right-hand turn. He went through, it looks like 3/4 of the turn up on 2 wheels. He had it balanced. He looked like one of those SSD trucks out there on a road course.
Purposely
having
doing
fun.
it.
Yeah. And then at the last second, just couldn't hang on. But, man, he went probably a good 100, 120 feet up on 2 wheels.
It looked like it was just kind of that slow rollover. And just on his door.
Yeah, there's no reason I can't help but think that he wouldn't be able to fire that thing back up and get it underway. But once that thing comes back down on 4, he might want to let it sit for a little bit before.
Oil.
Yeah, before he fires it up.
All that oil goes up into that valve cover area.
It'll still be smoking when he fires it up if he's able to. But
that was a quick over. Abe Gonzalez and his Jeep there just made it happen real quick. What a great guy Abe is.
I wouldn't be standing too close. There we go. There's the smoke. Oh, that ain't so bad.
No.
Just goes to oh, and he's actually able to get back out on the lead lap.
He's like, yeah, buddy.
Wow. So will this be the Campiello? Count as the Campiello also?
Well,
it is?
Yeah, it will be.
I'm looking at
so
Poppy right now.
it.
Yeah. She just started her head.
Within we're a lap or 2 of that comp. Gosh, and they usually.
You never know until you get it confirmed with.
Yeah. So the powers that be.
Uh-huh. But nice job by the track crew and a great job actually by Rosales as well, getting back out in the lead lap. Or is he pulling off? Oh, no. Is he just cutting the course a little bit to catch up? Yep, that's what it was. It looks like he's just cutting the course a little bit to catch up to the... So we could be going back to green right here. They're all there. Yep. We're going right back to green right away. How about that?
That is the fastest caution golf caution we've ever had.
No, that was the fastest caution of a rollover.
Yeah. Knott, Ormsby, Pinto, Bruckner, Rosales, and Cannon. Oh, no Cannon. Sorry. I was reading the list.
Oh, did he pull off too?
He pulled off.
Oh, I missed that.
Must have blown another belt. There's something crazy going on there. It's got like a warp pulley or a shaft. Something that keeps it throwing.
Well, he says something happens when he goes full lock left or right. He actually put tape on the steering wheel. So he won't go full either way, so he knows where it's at. Oh, how about this? Here comes Hornsby to the inside of Knott. Knott gives it to him relatively easy, but he's coming back to the outside, which is now the inside of the final corner. There'll be 5 laps remaining this time by, and here comes Hornsby back to the inside. Guess what? Yeah, we got us a race now.
Oh,
Fenders will be flying. I have that sense.
Well, no love lost between those two drivers for sure. It's been a beat and bang fest all season long with these two. They both want to win so bad.
I smell a 4th down and long yardage punt coming soon. And maybe a touchdown afterwards.
There might be several people calling touchdown here.
There's an awful lot of Kyle Knott fans down there in the grandstands.
Wow, did you see Kyle just send that thing?
I happened to see Hornsby up on 2 wheels in the fluff, way to the outside in that right-hand turn.
Yeah, Knott's got that hammer down. He literally cleared past that light pole, and there was daylight between him and the rear of his truck.
4 laps remaining this time by. 4 laps to go, and we'll talk about fantastic drone shots right now. The fans at home are getting one hell of a show right now.
Absolutely agree with that one. You know, these drone pilots are just insanely good. Yeah, Kyle Knott trying to look for the fastest way around that track.
Boy, oh boy, I tell you, Hornsby's running a great race right now, and it's not like Kyle Knott's able to throw out the treble hook and reel him back in. As there's going to be 3. Oh, there it is! Kyle Knott gets up on 2 wheels, corrects it, saves it, but then flips it, barrel rolls the other way, lands back up on all 4, and how about this? He's not going to lose a spot. He will not lose position. The gap to the lead is huge.
Well, look at this. Rosales now trying to show him a little fender.
But I can't believe he never lost it. That's right up there with Adrian Cheney climbing the fence at Prim years ago.
Yep.
Unbelievable driving skills by Kyle Knott right there. As there will be 2 laps remaining this time by for our leader Hornsby. Okay, Robbie, you need to take a breather. Look around you. Look to your right about now. There's second place. You know, I don't want you to downshift at all, but you don't need to be blowing tires off the wheel or anything like that.
Well, 2 laps to go as he goes by this by Hornsby. Barring any caution flags, it could be a run all the way to the checkered flag for him. Would lock up the championship for Hornsby. Knott would come in second.
The only thing that would cause Knott to lose Hornsby to lose the championship is if he dropped out right now. That's it.
That's true.
That's the only thing. And there's been crazier things that happen. And he's still sending it. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's not backing off.
Man, we need to put like footage markers like Park River does. 100 foot, 150 foot.
We used to have that at Elsinore, and I think in Chandler too.
But here comes the white flag. Here comes our leader. 1 lap remaining for Robbie Hornsby. And what is possibly the 2022 Pro Lite Championship. I've seen more motors blow up right about now. More flat tires make their appearance right about now.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Hornsby, Knott, and Pinto in the championship here. Pinto holding strong back there in 4th. Holding off Ryan Bruckner.
Not a bad job by that young driver. One turn remaining. Down the front stretch. Checkered flag is waving. The win and the unofficial championship in Pro Lite goes to Robbie Hornsby. Second, in what was a gallant effort, the man put it on the line, no doubt about it. Kyle Knott, in one of the most dramatic saves I've seen in years in short course off-road racing. Jacob Rosales, great run by him, making the commute out here from outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Ryan Bruckner 4th, Max Pinto 5th, and Brian Cannon will take it in, I'll call it the old Pro Lite.
The mini open and Pro Lite / old school.
The 4-banger Pro Lite.
Yeah. Well, going to head down one more time. We got Uno Mas with the Roar of the Big Boy, the Pro Tools coming up after this. Well, here they are again, Jacob Gonzalez there. We got Kyle Knott and, of course, Robbie Ornsby on there. Well, looked like a perfect race until a little bit of a bicycle, almost save, and then parked it on the door.
Yeah, I thought I was going to bring it back over, but it was slowly rolling on myself. I tried to give it some gas, but no, it just took me over. Luckily, nothing broke on this wreck. For the first time I've wrecked and nothing broke, but overall, good day, coming back to third.
I think you just broke the record for the fastest rollover caution and back running again.
Yeah, luckily they let me cut the track, so I busted like a little quick 180 and got back to everybody, so it wasn't that bad.
Well, I know you were their first round. I think the last round you were with us in this one. You having fun out here at Gas?
I am having a great time, especially with guys like these that are pretty quick in the class, and it's good competition, and it's fun to come out here and race on the West Coast again.
It's great to have you, and I know you probably got a lot of people to thank, and we want to thank you for making the trip out here.
Thank you. I want to thank Maxxis Tires, Bilstein Suspension, Jersey Mike's, Mickey, Dave, and Joe to put me out here today.
Give it up for Jacob Rosales, coming right out of the straight. Was it just outside of Atlanta, I believe he comes. So it's great to see them coming out here. And Kyle Knott with an incredible run there, and unfortunately, a little bit of a bike there. But, Pro Lite Racing, probably one of the more physical classes we ever see.
Yeah, this class is always physical, and the only way to get around someone just to bash on them and go, but it is what it is, and it's racing. It's always fun out here competing with these guys. Track was amazing, truck was hooked up, and I couldn't do it without my friends and family for coming out, my amazing girlfriend, my mom and dad, General Tire, Race Class Bodies, Maxima Racing Oil, Competitive Edge, Skyline Fabrication, King Shocks, AB Off the Grid for all the amazing food, AB Propane from Lake Havasu, supporting us with heaters to stay warm in this awesome weather we're having in Victorville. I couldn't do it without them. Thank you.
Well, one of the things you got to say, I know what keeps your machine breathing, and that's K&N right there. So $100 gift certificate to K&N to help you out on that. Thank you, Kyle. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the man of the hour, Robbie Ornsby. Well, you know what? You finish it off. You got to win. Check. Hello. Last race of the year and unofficial champion.
Yes, sir. Dude, the track was amazing all week. I think Mother Nature helped it keep water in it. But thank you to Lee and the tractor guy. Tractor guy gave my kid a ride in the tractor last night, so I got to say thanks to them. But congrats to these guys. These guys picked it up a lot like this last weekend. They went to work and they were fast. I went for a crossover. The gap was there, and I went to shoot it, and it closed, but I wasn't going to lift. So, I've seen a lot rougher racing in Pro Lite than that, but it's short course racing, guys. Like, it's part of it. But huge thank you to Paul Smith with Toyota Redlands. None of this, literally none of it would be possible without that guy. So if you guys are if you guys need a Toyota Tacoma, even a Prius, which I don't even care for, go buy it there because it's the best dealership you can go buy a car at. Bergeson's Heating and Air, Kevin and Brian Bergeson, Scat Track, Luther's Trucking. Just thank you to all of them. Lee and Poppy, I'm probably a headache to you guys sometimes with the little kid classes, but it's part of it. So thank you to everyone that comes out, everyone that supports these guys to come racing, but 2022, it's over.
Robbie Ornsby, everybody, a great job and a championship there. But a big round of applause one more time for Jacob Rosales. Kyle Knott, and on top of the box, the man of the hour, Robbie Ornsby, the champion there, a great one there. Uno Mas,